Welcome back to this episode of Pimp This Ride, and in this video we'll be pimping the 2008 Rino Piccolo. Here's the Rino Piccolo. You will notice it is a compact vehicle with four doors in it. So we'll go ahead and get this moved on over to the car wash. All right, we are at the car wash now, so let's go ahead and get started. At the car wash, yeah, let's go ahead and vacuum it out here. Alright, so we have finished with the car wash, so we'll go ahead and get it moved over to the lift now. Alright, you can see we do have the vehicle on the lift, so we'll go ahead and get started changing out those body parts. Alright, so let's just start by seeing what options we might have for this vehicle. I do like option C for the front bumper. As you'll see, it has more grille to it than this one does. And definitely the hood B for the hood, as it does have that black scoop right about there. Comes off really aggressive like. Let's see these lights. Do kind of like C for the headlights. However, I think these are brighter, which really pulls off the look I'm going for with this. So we'll just keep those headlights as they are and remove the bumper and the hood. With that, we'll go over to the back here. See what we have for that. Now we don't have a trunk, unfortunately, but we do have kind of cool looking tail lights on B. So we'll go with both of those right and left tail light Bs. Now the rear bumper choices. At first I was thinking about keeping this one, but I do kind of like this one for the size. And that interior portion there kind of pulls it off better with the headlight, well, excuse me, the tail light Bs. So we'll go ahead and get that. And take off that rear bumper as well as the tail lights. Alright, so we're back in the front here, so let's go ahead and put on those aftermarket parts. Got that bumper there, and that hood. Go ahead and put on that same license plate. Pulling off more aggressive already. Now let's go to the back here. Put on those parts. Right B, left B, rear bumper C. Still don't like that rear bumper as much, but it is better than the original equipment manufacturer bumper. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Now with that, let's go ahead and get this vehicle on the lift. Alright, so like always, just going to start by adding the tire and the rim to my list. And we got those added. We know the size we will be going for. So now, let me see here. I think I'm going to side more with the pimp than the aggressive sporty type with this one. So in order to make it truly pimp, I mean something that just screams pimping, Honestly, my first guess would be with that, with those spoked rims, but I'm just gonna go through them here and make sure that's the right decision. As decision making in life is key. I think we're gonna go with rim 19 for that. And if we're gonna do that, let me see. So both of the tire sizes as well as rim sizes are the same on the front and back of the vehicle. So with that being considered, we will go with the size 14 rims for the 19s. 14. And for the tires, let me see. I just want that aggressive style, and the aggressive style is always pulled off best with a sporty type of tire. I prefer to go with the sport over the race tires, as the race tires have more size as far as the profile is concerned than the sporty type generally. Sporty type also comes off as more bulky on the side, which seems to work better with the low profile look. So let's just go with the standard on 14. We'll just try one for now just to make sure we got it. 50 is going to be it. Thinking we'll make this up to about 195 for this one. Alright, so now that we got that purchased, we'll go ahead and put it on the rim, see how it looks. If it doesn't look right on the vehicle, we'll go ahead and look and see what else we might be able to do to make it work better. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove these tires. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this tire on. Only problem is it's 14. Should have seen that before. Let's go ahead and get those rims. Same rim 19, but instead of 14, we'll go up to 18. And I think that'll be good. So we could just get 4 of those. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this new tire here. Go ahead and get it 18. 25. And we'll try this one. Now I do believe this is the largest tire size we could actually go with as far as the actual size of the tire, the overall size. We'll we'll take that off and go ahead and put that on here. Alright, I think that looks alright. So let's go ahead and just make sure we get that size of the tire. Okay, so that'll be a sports tire. We're just going to get the same size in 3, 18. What did I put those on? 40s? 1830. Alright, 1830, 225. 225, 1830, 225. We will buy those. Alright. This is coming along nicely. Alright, so let's get those tires on. Alright, so you can see we did get those tires on. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring it off the lift, and we'll get this over to the paint shop. Alright, so we're in the paint shop now, so we'll go ahead and get this painted. Alright, so let's see what color works best here. Orange is kind of popping. Red's not bad. I think I'm going to go with purple on this one. The roughness down. Do like that clear coat. And give it a little shiny there. Let's go ahead and paint that. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and move this vehicle back to the left. Alright, let's go ahead and get this tinted. So for today, let me see, I think I might go with a colored tint. Kind of blue comes off kind of nice. Yeah, let's go with blue. Ugh. Blue is good, but not that opacity of it. Uh, it's a little bit better. Let's see if purple works out better. Really want to get it right this time. More uniformed look, I think, might pull it off. Yeah, it's alright. And with this, let me check on something here. Kind of seeing that these other lights might work better with this. And I think they might. So let's try and replace those lights with these ones. Yeah, yeah, those are the right ones. And I think those just come off a little bit better with this particular job. And with that, we'll go ahead and move this over to the front of the garage for the review. Alright, so we do have the vehicle in the front of the garage. And if we look at it here in the front, you will see we did decide to go with that aftermarket variant of the front bumper for that extra grille space there. Really pulls off the more aggressive look to it. We went with the aftermarket headlights as well. I do believe that was a better choice than the OEM, considering the color choice we went with. And if we come over here, you will see we went with the aftermarket tail lights. I think that kind of goes uniform with the trunk trim there, the trim of the trunk, as they say. And we got the aftermarket rear bumper with that black space in there. Really pulls off that extra aggressive look we're looking for. Now if we go along to the side, we'll see we got those 18-inch low profile tires in the profile. That combined with the sports tire kind of pulls off that more round look to it. Thank you for watching this episode of Pimp This Ride. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like option on the bottom of the video. If you would like to see more of this content, please feel free to click subscribe to be updated on all of my new video releases. And don't forget to check out my live episode, of which you could find a link to last week's episode in the upper right hand corner of this video, and every Friday between the hours of 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.